Hey guys, Blake here with another video, and today I want to talk about a really stunning top dwelling fish, the Golden Wonder or striped Panchax, in this tank right next to me. Let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so the Golden Wonder or the striped Panchax comes from India and Sri Lanka. They get up to a maximum size of around about 10 centimeters or 4 inches. They are certainly a top dwelling fish and they are jumpers, so you want to keep tight lids on with these guys. They're very adaptable and will acclimatize to a wide variety of pHs and temperatures, but typically do the best between 6.5 and 7.5 pH and 22 to 25 degrees Celsius or 72 to 77 degrees Fahrenheit. They are compatible with a community tank and with the planted tank, but with the community tank, just keep in mind that they do have quite a wide mouth, basically from eyeball to eyeball, as you can probably see from the B-roll. So it is a deceptively large mouth that you want to be mindful of if you're going to keep it with anything that's going to breed. For example, they'll easily take down a bunch of little guppy fry and things like that, so just be mindful of small tetras or fry that these guys might predate upon. In terms of sexual dimorphism, they're super easy to tell the males between the females. The males are going to get bright golden colour and nice reddish tones on the tail fin, where females are going to be more subdued. They're going to be more of a beige colour, less gold, and they will still have a little bit of red on the fins maybe, but it will certainly not be as vibrant as that of the male. Spawning them is easy, and I'll show you how I like to do it right down below. Okay, so right down in here is how I like to breed my Golden Wonder Killifish or Panchax. This is a hang-on breeder box which I like to use for all my fry, mainly because it's a simple, convenient way to grow out fry before they're ready for a tank, and I just take up a lot less tanks that way. As you can see here, there is an acrylic yarn mop in here which we can run through because these guys have all hatched out. So I'll just carefully take the yarn mop out here and just sort of swish it around, make sure that any fry are certainly out of there. We don't want to trap any whilst we take it out. We'll give it a quick look through just in case. So this here is a yarn mop that I like to use to spawn my Golden Wonder Panchax. Basically it just involves a piece of a flotation device. I've got a cork on this one, but you can easily use a piece of styrofoam and just some acrylic yarn tied into a bit of a mop. Fairly easy and simple to make. I do have videos on this on the channel, which I'll put in the card above now if you want to look up more into how to build these, how to make these spawning mops. Then you should find every single morning the Golden Wonder Panchax are going to spawn, and what you'll notice is you'll just flick through these spawning mops and you'll see something a little like that. It's going to be hard to see. I'll try and get some better footage shortly, but it's just going to be a little sort of opaque egg, and they'll be all the way through the spawning mop. I find that most of them are at the top of the spawning mop, and that's when you know you've got eggs here. And you've got two plans of attack. Either you can just put the whole spawning mop in the breeder box at that point, or you can actually sift through and pick them all out and put the individual eggs in. I think you will have more success if you do decide to pick the eggs out, just because less detritus and mold will build up around the eggs, meaning a lower likelihood of fungus basically making the eggs infertile. Then after a short period of time, you'll see that the fry will hatch out, and they're pretty easy to feed. They'll come out big enough to eat baby brine shrimp straight away, but they'll also readily take to powdered foods and flakes and things as well. You can just grind them up really fine with your finger. I find that they're a species that grows pretty fast, and the fry don't take long to get to size. And luckily enough, I do have a few different sizes here that I can show you. But within 6 or 8 months, they'll be fully grown, ready to start spawning again. Doing it this way in a hang-on breeder box is by no means required. You can just as easily do it in another tank or a bucket or whatever sort of vessel you're going to be able to hold nice, clean, filtered water at the appropriate temperature in. And once they are fully grown, I find them to be a super vibrant, colourful fish, which is going to provide a focal point at a different height of the aquarium. I find it's good to have things all over the water column, so these guys certainly make a great top dweller addition. All in all, easy to breed, a moderate size, they'll readily take to any sort of foods, and they're pretty resilient. So I find them to be a great choice for the community and the planted aquarium. Just make sure you have those lids on there because they will fly out any sort of corner that you leave uncovered. So hopefully you like this little care and breeding guide on the Golden Wonder Panchax. If you got any questions, be sure to leave them down below. Other than that, it'd really help me out if you smash like, hit subscribe, and all that fun stuff. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.